Ash, and I'm Zona Ron. Welcome to Ash. So we're actually going to be doing our first live. You're a part of this right now, whether you guys watch the replay, whether you guys don't, it really doesn't matter. This is more or less going to be a test run. I want to try something different. We're going to try and make this a more regular thing. So if you guys want to leave comments whenever you can about what time zone you guys are in or what kind of questions you want to have answered, we're going to be doing live Q&As. I'm just basically going to walk with Ash. We'll answer a bunch of questions, and obviously there's no editing, no nothing. This is live, so whenever you guys see this is when we do it. So come on, bud, let's go. As I just said before, this just will be a test run. It won't be that long. Just trying to get a feel for it. And start off with, hey, how's it going, guys? Nice of you to join. If you want to leave any questions, we're doing a test live here, and this is Q&A session. So whatever questions you have, by all means, feel free to ask away about Kangles, health, development, training, whatever it may be. It doesn't really matter what. I'm happy you guys are part of it. So anyways, just taking a little bit of a walk, seeing what he's going to do. Maybe he'll hunt something. I'm probably going to blow it for him. So now that Ash is one, he's definitely getting into hunting. He's looking to test himself a lot more. I don't have him working livestock or anything like that. He really we missed the opportunity to get him started with that, at least at a young age. We might transition him later on down the road. And if and when we do, we'll definitely keep you guys a part of how we train and integrated that into his daily life. But for right now, he's just basically a guardian dog. I wouldn't say livestock guardian, but guardian dog. He's 1 year old now, and his development is great. We've been doing non-stop raw. He's been straight raw since we got him. And when I say raw diet, I mean that includes obviously different varieties of proteins. We blend different varieties of vegetables depending on what we can get. And we also incorporate y'all into that, which is essentially a cream of wheat porridge that provides all his carbohydrates and everything else he needs. One thing that someone pointed out before, with a raw diet, you got to have bone in there, and you got to freeze the meat to kill parasites. If you're going to do raw, you have to make sure the meat's frozen. That way it kills all the parasites. But so yeah, Ash is raw. And I think with a raw diet compared to kibble, is that they're going to be a little bit of a leaner dog. I mean, I don't have anything to base it on in terms of him eating kibble, because he doesn't. But right now, it's just about showing you what a Kangol looks like who's on a raw diet, well exercised, and just following what he does. He's going to be really on alert if he sees anything in the forest here. He's more prone to be more protective against animals than humans. And I'm not going to say that he's not protective against like a strange person walking in the trail. He will be, but he'll be far more likely to be assertive against an animal like a dog or something than a human. That's just what I've watched and seen happen. But aside from that, I think Kangles are more sensitive to being protective against animals more so than people, but time will tell obviously what will happen. He's smelling everything. There's lots of coyotes in this forest. There is some deer. Hey buddy. So we'll see what happens. He's yet to actually confront a coyote one-on-one. I don't know what he'll do, to be perfectly honest. If something comes at him really aggressively, I don't know how he'll respond. He's one now, so maybe he's not yet fully mature for that. Again, time will tell what he does, and obviously we'll do our best to show you guys how he responds to it without compromising his safety, of course. So again, if you guys have any questions going forward with these lives, this is what I'm going to try and make it about. Just answering questions in real time and just make it more of an interaction kind of thing, and not just watching a video and watching what I did a couple hours or a couple days before. So you guys are a part of the hike now, so ask away anything you guys want to ask. Hey buddy. In terms of recall, I would say Kangles have good recall. Hey, how's it going? Nice to have you aboard. Yeah, so Kangol, the myth of recall, I think it's hit and miss. I think I could get him to follow me anywhere here, and he'll come if I call him. If he's I don't know if there's dogs or something around, or where he's like doesn't really want to leave a situation. I don't know if he'll come as well. So the myth of recall, I think, is total garbage. I think a Kangal will come because they want to be with you. If a Kangal really loves you, they're gonna want to be with you. I think that's the real thing, and that goes with any dog for that matter. Come on, bud, let's just freestyle it. Let's just go right. There's no trail, no nothing. We're just freestyling, just charging through the woods. Kind of got a direction of where to go. I don't know this forest overly well, but some urine. Let's just see what happens. Let's see if he finds anything. I think we might be getting another dog in the near future. Obviously Kangal, and seeing how all of our training with him pays off in terms of raising another one. We're going to see if what we did with him works with another dog. Maybe it's just he's really good because it's just him, but we'll find out. We'll use the same approaches, same techniques, and we'll see how well another dog does. A month old, I'm wondering how I should feed him. Okay, that's a good question actually. Here's my answer. Have you started feeding them with kibble, or have you started feeding them with raw? I mean, based on how you started is maybe how you should continue with it. With kibble, like I said, I can't tell you how you should feed him with kibble because I've never fed him with kibble yet. We've stayed consistent with feeding him raw since we got him. The breeder started him on raw, so that is how we continued. If you want to do raw, I would suggest just mixing up the proteins. So, I think you said they're 1 month, so it's pretty young. You definitely want to go more protein heavy than vegetables, because I don't know how well their digestive system's going to be. I'll do some research on that though, and see for a younger puppy how to kind of wean him into more of adult dog food. Definitely stuff that's going to be easy for their digestion, just easy to digest. Just nothing too heavy. Maybe you hold back on doing bone, anything like that, because I don't know how well they'd be able to break that down properly because they're so young. But I'll look into more younger puppy stuff for you and get back to you on that answer. But yeah, just think about stuff that digestion. How well can they digest it? Because I find Kangals can have trouble digesting more heavier stuff that other breeds can, just because it's just the way they evolved. And I think with the puppy, you want to feed them fairly regularly, at least like 4 or 5 times a day. I find with whether it's kibble, here's what I suggest: whether it's kibble or raw, anytime you see them kind of sniffing around for food, it's time for them to eat. They're going to be packing on weight really fast, and I found with him, there's just the growth is just so crazy that they need to have so much calories throughout the day, and they'll definitely tell you when they're hungry. I mean, they'll always let you know. If they're scrounging around on the floor for scraps or whatever, that's a sign that they're still hungry, and we learned that with them. So your dog will tell you everything that you need to know. They'll give you all the clues, and they'll give you everything that they'll tell you what they need to do. That's my suggestion. Just pay attention to how they respond after they eat. If they're still sniffing the bowl, they're probably still hungry, and I don't think there's anything wrong with giving them a bit more. I find that he's not a pig. He'll stop when he's full, and he'll let you know if he's still hungry. Anyways, where are we here? I'm in the middle of this bush. Let's go. That's it. Yeah, the recall thing, if they want to please you. That's what I've learned. They want to protect you, and they want to please you. So I think that the Kangals will come upon calling, and if there's a reason why they wouldn't, it's probably because they're trying to investigate something that they think could be a threat to you. I don't know. That's just my guess. It's great to have more people aboard the live. This is awesome. It's our first live. We're kind of testing it out. More or less a live hike with us and Q&A. So any kind of questions, we're going to try and do this more regularly. I think it's kind of fun, a little different. It's something I would want. And I'll do my best to answer everything I can with what I've learned with raising Ash for the last year. So I'm going to see if there's any rabbit, any sort of tracks that he might catch on the scent. Oh, here we go. Oh, this is pretty old. It's pretty old. But this is looking, let's take a quick peek. What do we got here? Might be old deer tracks. I'm not gonna go too far into the bush. I don't want to get too, I'm kind of paying attention to him, the phone, and where I'm going, so I don't want to kind of get too lost. Atta boy. Atta boy. Doing good, buddy. Let's keep going. Let's keep going. Kangol's, one thing I can say is I've never experienced a dog so loyal, so willing to protect, and so nice and kind. They are just the sweetest dogs, and can also be the worst nightmare for something. It's just incredible. Can never think about going to a different breed, to be perfectly honest. And for those who have them, I'm sure you'll say the same. And for those looking to get one, I would just say that they are freaking strong. They're ridiculously strong dogs. Be ready if you decide to have them on a leash. They're super strong, like ridiculous. Their power is just crazy. Those videos of people you see they're getting tossed around holding a dog on a leash, a Kangol on a leash, it's actually true. It's no joke. I'm 6'4", 210 pounds, and he pulls me. He's so strong. So if you want to get one, just know that they are probably one of the most powerful dogs you can have. The bigger they get, the stronger they get. So that's just be ready. What else? They want to be active. They want something to do. I think it's totally fine if they're just guarding your house, guarding your property. Just make them feel that they're doing a great job. Just tell them that they're doing a great job with it. They want to work, right? They want to please you. They're bred to protect. Whether it's people or animals, they're bred to protect. So they're going to do it, whether you like it or not. Let's go. Atta boy. I would say if you're having one and you want them to be cool with other dogs, you'll get along with other dogs, introduce them at a young age to as many dogs as you can. I find with him, everything was something that he should be concerned about. I mean, it could be a vacuum cleaner, it could be anything. You have to socialize them with everything if you want them to be able to kind of go into society a little bit. If you want them to be straight guard dog, don't show them nothing. Don't show them anything, and I think that will make them more vicious to something that they don't know of. So it's just a theory. I don't know. I mean, for anyone who has one and they're more of a livestock guardian, I'm sure you don't want them to not do their job, so you wouldn't be bringing around other dogs, because that would make them more open to being kinder to wild canines like wolves and stuff. So I think there will be a transition for Ash very soon, that we won't be bringing him to dog parks anymore. That realistically, as much as he has fun with that kind of stuff, we are going to be transitioning him to more of a working purpose. So I think he enjoys this far more than going to a dog park, but we'll keep you guys posted. Anyways, guys, oh wait, here we go. Yeah, the only thing a Kangol's scared of is a vacuum cleaner. I totally agree. One thing we actually did with that is we kind of got him used to this. I mean, he freaked out with the sound of a vacuum cleaner, that's for sure. We actually gave him like treats, like whatever it would be, like he was eating like little chunks of meat. We turn on the vacuum cleaner. I'd get him to come a little bit closer to it. I'd give him a treat. I do the same thing. I turn it on again. So the closer he got to it, the more I just gave him a lot of praise, a lot of rewards, and that seemed to get him a little bit more comfortable with it. But I mean, he doesn't love it. Let's go this way. Come on. But yeah, he freaks about the vacuum still. He doesn't want to go near it. But I think got him more comfortable with it, if anything. It's just socializing with everything. That's what I would say. You got to look at everything as something that if you want them to be okay with it, you got to tell them and show them that it's okay by like rewarding them in praise, If you want them to be aggressive against something, let them figure it out themselves and figure out what they need to do. That could be anything. So keep in mind, these dogs, if you want them to go around anything, you got to give them praise and treats and tell them it's okay. If you want them to definitely destroy something, don't let them figure it out themselves, and they'll know what they need to do. Anyways, guys, I'm going to wrap up this first test live. I'm happy just a couple of you guys joined, and hopefully in the near future we'll get more of a community going with this. It's all about Q&A and just having you guys a part for the experience. Anyways, guys, I'm going to wrap it up, and I hope you guys have a fantastic rest of your day. Take care.